All right. I think
And
we're live.
fantastic. Welcome, actors. Hello. We are so happy to have you in today's free acting class, and we're excited to dive in and get to work with you today.
Quick, quick question before we start. Do you feel like you're trying really hard in your auditions and you're still not booking the way you want to?
Show of hands. Yes, I see people typing in the chat.
Yeah,
Yep, seeing some thumbs up coming this way.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It's a common situation for sure.
Yeah, Lisa says, dang, yeah. Yep, yeah.
Lisa
Abs
Green, you're getting way better auditions. You're leveling up.
yeah. But we do hear this all of the time, right? It's common. And we know you keep coming back to this because something in you knows this is who you are. And when you're in it, you feel alive in a way that nothing else touches you.
Yeah, so the real fear isn't rejection. It's looking up a few years from now and realizing you stayed stuck and you're still wondering what would have happened if I went all in. It
Yeah.
is so important that you tell your own story. So, acting is being yourself under imaginary circumstances.
And you should have a pretty good idea of who you are, right? So you've just got to figure out the circumstances then.
So, most auditions feel like someone is trying really hard to be really good. And casting is saying, I want something real. So, what do you think is happening here?
Go ahead, type it in the chat. We'll wait.
What's going on here?
Mhm.
You're trying really hard, casting saying, give us something real. Yeah, we're pushing the scenes. Lisa, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You forget how to act real. Yeah, well, it is being yourself under imaginary circumstances. Trying hard reads like trying, not
Mhm.
living. And acting, as it turns out, is not about feeling something deeply while staring into the middle distance and hoping someone important notices you.
Yeah, because if that worked, you'd all be famous right now, right?
True. The trouble is, most auditions look like someone is desperately trying to be very good, but all they look like is desperate.
Mhm.
I'm Casey. I'm your acting and audition coach. I'm living my dream life in a little cabin in the woods with two dogs, three cats, 100 chickens, and a couple of soccer fans.
And I'm Donna-Marie. I'm your mindset and visualization coach here at Screen Acting School. When I'm not traveling the world, I'm in the city. I love dance, people watching, and really great coffee.
Together, we've coached actors who booked everything from commercials to leads in the #1 shows in the world. They've walked the red carpets for the Emmys, the Golden Globes, the Oscars, and more.
Yeah, and with mentorship, guidance, and great community, you can do the same. You're only one audition away from a life-changing booking.
But you have to know how to audition at a high level.
Mhm. So,
Mhm.
before we get into the lesson, I want you to go and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We promise to keep bringing you great free classes every single week and to keep working to make them even better for you.
Like this contest. Dun, dun, dun. We'll be announcing the winner at the end of the class, but we're also going to be bringing in special guests coming up for you to meet and learn from.
Yeah. So, listen, we know you're trying really hard, but casting's not looking for effort. If effort worked, you'd be on a hit TV show right now.
Mhm.
They're looking for a human being, right? They want to feel like they've come into the scene midlife and it was interesting enough to make them stop and watch.
Yep. Yeah. So imagine it's like when you're walking down the street and you look in someone's window and they're mid-argument. You're like, oh, what is going on there? Or they're making breakfast, or their kid runs in and hugs them. You don't know the whole story, but you don't need it. You're watching something real. That's what casting wants, to feel like they walked in to a life that was already happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
I can see Kara nodding her head, Donna-Marie. She's like, yep, that's
he's
exactly
like,
what.
yeah, I get it. Yeah, Lisa's saying I second that. Absolutely. And in Audition Plus, we coach you on the core four, okay? The character, the moment before and the first moment, the emotional change, and the moment after.
So the Core Four is a framework. For those of you who are not in Audition Plus, it's a framework that helps you build a perfect jewel of an audition. It helps you arrive already in the moment. Let something affect you so that you keep the audience when the lines are done. Keep the
Yeah.
life going for the character. If you do this well, you'll stop auditioning and you'll just be living in the moment. And most importantly, you will start booking.
Yeah, and people start paying attention, right? And that's why Beth, I saw that Beth is here today. She messaged, I missed your faces. Well, we missed you
Oh,
last week too, Beth, but it was for the best reason. You were on set. And that is why Beth booked the nurse role, right? In a big new series with incredible actors. And
mm-hmm.
that was while we were working on the doctor role in Audition Plus. So she knew the role before she ever even got that audition.
Yeah, I looked up that we happen to know the show. So I looked up that show and I was just like, that is perfect.
Say no
Perfect.
more.
So we're going to take you through the Core Four. We're going to give you an example of how to use them. And then we'll announce who won the contest for a full month of Audition Plus, a rare private coaching with us, and the commercial masterclass. And we may just have a little surprise for you, so stick around to the end.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get to it.
Yes.
So, your first choice, character is your first choice, okay? Who you are and how do you behave? So, who are you? How do you behave?
And I'm hyperventilating a little bit because the director Beth worked with is Oscar nominated. I'm so happy for you, Beth. I'm just over the moon. It's really great. But let's get back to the lesson.
Right. So, first choice, character.
Yes,
Character.
the first choice. This is what casting sees first. So they're not seeing your backstory, although it matters. It's your behavior. So I want everybody to hear that. It's your behavior that shows casting who you are. So think about the pacing, the tone, say the character's level of confidence or their sense of humor, or if there's someone who handles pressure well, or maybe they don't handle pressure well. If this isn't clear in the first 4 seconds, you do not win casting's heart. They have to see the character right away in the first 4 seconds, first four.
Absolutely, 100%. And then on to your second choice. Your second choice is the moment before and the first moment. So, what just happened and how it shows up right away.
So these are connected. It's one continuous life. So you don't begin the scene, you've arrived already thinking and feeling. And this is what we call your hook to book. You're in motion, you're affected already. Something has happened, you're living in the scene. And your first line should feel like the second half of a sentence or a response to something that was just said or just happened. If we see you start acting, it feels like acting. If we catch you midlife, it feels real. That's what
Yeah,
we want.
yeah, absolutely. It is huge difference, right? And then your third choice. Your third choice is the emotional change. So something changes because something or someone in the scene affects you.
So this is not about showing emotion. I want to be really clear about that. It's about being changed by something. It comes from a thought, it comes from another person, it comes from a realization. It's always cool to see somebody realize something in the middle of a moment. Emotion changes behavior. Thought leads to emotion. No change. No change means no reason to keep watching.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Really good thing to remember.
Yeah.
And then your last choice, last but not least, of course, is your moment after. So this is really some audition magic, and most actors neglect it, but you
Hmm.
won't because we're talking about it today.
Yes. In fact, we should hammer it in. We should
Yeah.
hammer it in. This is what happens next. So the lines end, but your life doesn't end. We should feel like the character goes on. So this is the decision you lead with. This moment tells us what just happened, whatever just happened, what that means to you, and what it's causing you to do next. And if you drop this, the scene feels like it finishes too early. It feels awful.
Yeah, it really, really does. So, to make all of these choices more effective, we really need to bring you into the character's environment. So, in Audition Plus, we do that through your senses, right? So, I take you through a visualization so that you can see, smell, touch, feel the world that you're living in, right? So, in Audition Plus this month, we happen to be working on the scientist character. And this character works in the lab at SETI. Now, their world is really an interesting contrast of small, specific details and grand, overwhelming awe. So, bringing that world to life through your senses makes it very real for you, but most importantly, for your audience. And when you're auditioning, your audience is casting, right?
Make sense?
I hope
Yeah.
so.
So we're going to look at a scientist today. This is not the same scientist that we're working on in Audition Plus. This is a new scientist that we've made up. So we're going to describe our scientist, and you can write this down if you want, because we're going to ask somebody to do this. So we're going to describe this scientist as, actually, I'll just pop it in the chat too, but you should write it down because that makes everything better. Um, oh, I got to pop it in. The scientist is inclusive, thoughtful, sometimes judgmental, and a little bit funny.
Mhm.
So those are the aspects of the character. You have to show this character through behavior in the first 4 seconds. So your line will be, well, that was interesting. I'm going to pop that in the chat too. Well, that was interesting. That's your line. The story is you've just met with a colleague who says they've seen evidence of extraterrestrial life, but it was very weak evidence. You would like to believe them, but you can't.
Absolutely. So we are going to ask for a volunteer to create an audition for the thoughtful, inclusive, sometimes judgmental, and a little funny scientist. So I'm going to ask for a volunteer, and I have to say, Jessica, I saw you put your hand up so early and you had all the hands up. You had your Zoom hand up and both hands up. So I'm going to pick you today, Jessica, to audition for this role for us. So I'm going to pin you. Wonderful. And you can go ahead and unmute yourself.
And can you wave at me so I can see you, Jessica? Because I don't see you right now.
Hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, my camera and stuff is on. I think she's pinning me.
There we go. Yay.
Yeah, there
All
we go.
right.
Okay.
So, Jessica, you know the line is, well, that was interesting, right?
Yes. I'm just moving the chair, sorry, so I can stand.
All good, all good, all good.
Casey, before we start, you may want to add a pin for Jessica too. That might make her stay there for you too.
Oh, that would be great. Yes. Yay. All right. Ready,
Yes.
Jessica?
Well, do you need me to add extra lighting or anything like that?
Extra lighting would be great because you're a little bit dark. Do you have a light?
Yeah, I'll just turn the switch on.
Yeah, that would be great. So
Perfect.
everyone knows the line is, well, that was interesting. So while she's doing that, I'm going to do some, I was going to do some extra coaching.
Did
No,
that help?
it's fine. It's about the same, but we can see your lovely face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Add
that was
flashlight.
better. Yeah, yeah. And maybe step in a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Yep, it'll do.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was interesting is your line. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do is add in the humor to it, but I also want you to be inclusive. So that means you're bringing everybody in this room into your opinion and with your humor. So I want you to do a little humor and bring everybody in. Okay, go ahead.
Well, that was interesting.
Good, 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 good. Now I want to see you look around a little bit more.
Yeah.
Try that again and just look around a little bit more. And imagine you're picking someone. Now, Kara, where are you? You want to throw your hand up? Kara is a scientist in real life. So,
Okay.
so you could look at her and you could say that to her and she will have a great response for you if you can see her.
I
And
can
if you
only
can't see her, you can?
No, I can only see you.
Oh, you can
Go
only
ahead.
see me.
Hi,
darn.
can you see me now?
It's
No,
okay. You can look at me. You can
That's
look at me.
okay.
I just want to see your eye line change. So I want you to look to the left and then back again. Back again to like almost at camera. So left and then back at almost at camera. Okay, let's try that.
Well, that was interesting.
So lean in and bring them in with you. Come on, like I'll tell you a secret.
Well, that was interesting.
Good. So now that we've got the inclusive part there,
Yeah.
right? So that's a choice. That's choice number one. We're going to go to choice number two, judgmental. So these are all behaviors, character traits that this character has. You get to choose the one you want to use. Judgmental. So I want you to say this like you think the other scientist was funny and not very smart.
Okay. Funny
Okay.
and
Not very smart.
okay. Well, that was interesting.
Good. Now I want you to be way more judgmental and don't include everyone. That look was for the inclusive character version of the character, but this is the character who's just going to look at someone, be very judgmental. So pop it up, pop that judgment up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was interesting.
Pull out that interesting like you mean it wasn't interesting.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
Good. Now that's what our moms say when they don't like our boyfriends. He's interesting. Interesting. Okay, now you're going to be very thoughtful. So this is the thoughtful aspect of the character. So we want to see thoughtful behavior, same line. And think that you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You're being very thoughtful about it. And you're a little bit amused that you can't figure it out, like you usually can figure it out. So thoughtful and amused. Let's try that.
Well, that was interesting.
Okay, so I want you to go even more thoughtful. Drop your voice. So you've got a very delightful voice, very young. So I want you to drop your tone. So feel it, put your hand on your belly. Feel your voice in your belly. So feel your strength in your belly. Good. Now, very thoughtful and deep. Okay, action.
Well, that was interesting.
Good. Now I want to see a little bit more humor on that, like you're amused. Like, how can I cannot figure this out? Action.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, now you got it. Very good. All right, you are done. Thank you so much. That
Thank
is
you for the
much
opportunity.
appreciated. Yes, big love, big love.
You're so welcome. Fantastic.
So this character's sense of humor is shown through all of these perspectives.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Jessica. You can see all of the love, everyone giving you Lots of claps there.
Oh,
Casey,
yeah.
we need to unpin Jessica on your end there too.
Oh, thank you. What am I
You
going to do without you?
and
Oh,
yes, getting
careful.
lots of great jobs, Jessica. Well done, great work. So that was
Really
fantastic.
good. Really, really good.
Yeah, good
All
stuff.
right. So we see the character as written, no matter what the choice is that you selected. One of those choices is going to be your magic. Your choice is your magic as the actor. So whatever you select, if it's that they're thoughtful, if it's that they're inclusive, it's that they're a little judgy, whatever it is, or if they're just funny, whatever the choice is, that is going to show you as a person and as an artist. And that's what casting needs to see in order to see your character in the first 4 seconds. And we call this moment your hook to book because we like rhymes. You remember them easy. So we also get an automatic emotional change right away from that because you've got two things that are going on, right? You have the humor and then you have the other behavior of the character. An emotional change is so important. Emotions are love potions. They make audiences fall in love with you.
Mhm.
Now, if this was your only line in the scene, this is it, then we have to create a moment after where you do something that your character would do next if the scene continues. So let's look at that. What could that be?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Good, good.
Okay, so let's take that line and add a small detail and then the expansive sense of wonder and awe. Okay, so let's say you said that line and then your character writes something down. So we'd want to see you looking for your pen or your notebook, right? And maybe then you think about what you've just said and then write down something in detail. Yeah, I see a bunch of people doing it.
Good, 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 good. So then you could have a moment where you reflect on what you've just written and the possibility that, oh, this might be true. And then you would come to that moment of wonder and awe. So you've written it down and you have a realization. That's not scripted, but that's how you use the detail and the wonder and awe to create a moment after.
And you didn't even have to change the lines. So we just walked you through how to use the core four to create a character that really enhances your work.
That is exactly what's happening now.
Why, yes, Casey. Yes, it
It
is.
is. It is.
Let's
It is.
think about that for just a second. So, right now,
Okay.
you're a curious acting student who showed up for this class, maybe hoping you'd win something. That's your moment before. You had a lesson on the core four. That's your behavior. You were curious, you learned. Now we're going to reveal the winner, and that's your emotional change.
We can be cheesy. We know.
All the cheese.
So all the cheese all the time, but it's good cheese.
Mhm.
Someone here is going to win a full month of Audition Plus, private coaching, and the commercial masterclass.
And I have all of the names in my handy list. This is actually my coffee jar, speaking of how much I love coffee. So I empty it out every time we do these draws for you guys. So I'm going to give it a good shake and then pull a
Pick
name
it up.
out. Make sure I only get one. And the name is Car Ingamar. Car
Oh my God. That is so crazy. Are you here?
is Car Ingamar here? Do you know Car Ingamar?
I know her.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I'll soon know her.
I have not seen her for probably 15 years.
Okay, fabulous. Well, Car Ingemar, congratulations. You are the winner. So if we called your name, Car, that's you, go ahead and celebrate. But if we didn't, I know you might feel a little disappointed, but don't, because we actually have two gifts for you, okay? So number one, Casey is uploading an action sheet for you right now on the
I
Core
am.
Four Audition Choices. So you can download that from the chat. Oh, and everyone's saying congratulations to you, Car, and I very much look forward to meeting you. So Casey has popped that action sheet in the chat. You can
There we
go
go.
ahead and download it.
I
And
copied it
then
twice.
number two, the big one, the big little surprise we have for you is that everyone who entered the contest has just won the commercial masterclass. So congratulations.
Yay! We absolutely fell in love with you through your application, so we wanted to give everyone a little something. So
Yeah,
here,
absolutely. So you'll be receiving an email in just a few minutes with instructions on how to access your class. If you don't see it, please be sure to check your spam or promotions folder so that you can make sure you don't miss it.
and remember, you're one audition away from a life-changing booking.
Yeah, absolutely. But you have to know how to audition at a high level to book it.
You do.
All right, I think that is a wrap for us, KC. Oh, and Car, we are making a note that you are the winner, and we will be sending you a special email in just a few minutes with all of the instructions on how to log in and come and join us in Audition Plus.
Absolutely. We're going to do
We'll
that.
see you there. Bye, everyone.
Bye.